don't get it.
Already starting. We ain't even got to the intro yet.
You've already started. See, this is why you don't give women the controls, right? Because they
No. Hold up. Are we doing the intro? Or we just going in hot?
yeah, we just gonna go in hot. We just gonna go
Okay.
in. No. Hello, everybody. This is the Dirty Pleasure Show with conjunction of E Black TV. We got a full group of individuals here, all lovely individuals. Salute to you, Latoya. What's wrong with your camera?
Oh,
There we
sorry.
go.
I'm so sorry. Latanya, oh no, because people was
Latanya.
texting me. Like a lot of my friends was like, why I can't see anything? Am I late? Did I miss it? And I'm like,
Okay.
so I was trying to let them know.
We on black time.
We on CP time.
CPT. The CPT.
But salute to everybody. I don't even want to do the typical introductions, the stereotypical stuff. We are just
because
gonna
we
go.
was late anyway one day because of him, and then the other time, you know, he forgot to tell people we was doing the show.
I may have gotten drunk and forgot.
Damn,
He may have. So he forgot to tell people. Hold on, this camera finna do something stupid. Or it does. Get it out of the way. Okay.
But yeah, this is the battle of the sexes, and I really appreciate everybody.
We're battling.
We already battling. Trust me, it's been a battle.
We even hit live.
Brandon sweating already.
You gotta be with that damn
Nah, listen, man. My lady right here, she cooking. You know what I mean? It's just warm in the kitchen. That's all.
So Brandon. Hold on, B. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you have women best friends?
I mean, can you? Sure. Do I? No.
That's that Libra shit.
No,
that
like real
Libra
talk.
shit
I'm not
there.
one of those people that think like your significant other, your spouse can't have a friend of the opposite sex. That's not me.
So
But
wait.
I would say you got to know and understand the nature of the relationship too. 100%.
Does everybody agree? Who disagrees?
I disagree because I think you're gonna cross the line. You're gonna cross the line.
You disagree?
Most of the time, it's gonna be a problem.
One drunk incident, one getting hot. Okay, let's keep it real. We all on here, you know. And you look over to your homeboy and be like, "Damn, I wonder what that mouth doing." Bam, there you go.
Okay, does it make a difference? Does it make a difference? What if we had slept with each other one time, and now we're friends?
Cut that.
I think honestly we have to be reality with ourselves because I do have women friends, but my situation is exception to the rule. I don't try to make it the norm because at the end of the day, women tend to set the boundaries, and two attractive people really can't be functioning with each other because one day in a moment something is bound to happen.
Right.
Typically,
somebody got to be ugly.
Yeah, typically when men, somebody
that
has.
don't matter.
What I'm saying is
typically shit, that ugly shit don't matter. I'm sick of that shit. The ugly.
What I'm saying, typically women set the boundaries for everything, and men are respected until you find a vulnerable moment. Because most men that are sitting around and waiting for the other dude to mess up, who you become, because you know what I'm saying.
Corey trying to talk our professional and shit.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why I say even in my situation, it's the exception to the rule in the dynamics that I have. Because you know what I'm saying, these are women that even with my wife that I introduced as coming in, and I was straightforward with it, right? If those women are in relationships, we set boundaries because those things. Because I'm a guy, I've slept with friends, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? but as I was saying, my situation is exception to the rule. So
How did it start, Corey? How did it start?
Even mine is an exception to the rule. I totally agree.
Yeah, because I'm very protective. So the women that have been around me, I protected a lot of them. And it made them feel comfortable. And then moments when we got along, that comfort slipped into, I need to.
You slipped into it.
It just slipped into
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slipped into it.
Sean, what you got to say, Sean?
Sean,
baffled.
Can you hear us?
My side keep freezing up. So if y'all saying something spinning, I hear you, but it's like going in and out.
Okay, so what do you think? Can your man have a best friend?
That's the opposite sex.
Is that the question?
Well, I guess
yes.
These days, but yeah, I guess.
She just folded on.
What I missed?
She thinking.
Oh, that's kind of tricky though, for real. Like, look, that's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know about you. You kind of undecided.
Slow mo.
Man, I don't find out they've been.
No, her Wi-Fi is undecided. I can see it. It's undecided.
Okay, got you.
It's glitching.
Sean, you glitching.
She like the Matrix right now.
Yeah, we can't hear her.
Oh, I'm glitching.
All right, well, yeah,
and I can tell you it's a delay on your end.
Let me direct it to
that. Okay. All right.
Decepticons attack.
All right, so
message her. Someone let her know that her thing is
so hold on, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Can a woman have a male best friend?
Hell no.
Yes.
For the niggas.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Again, I think it takes two mature people for that to happen.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I totally agree with what Corey said, where the woman sets the boundary. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a wife, a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, she tells you that, she has a best friend that's a guy, and she kind of gives you all the dynamics surrounding it. She's very open, very transparent about it. You meet the dude, you kind of see their whole vibe and see, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. I mean, again, if this is somebody that has been a best friend to her for years, I don't feel like it's my duty to step in and be like, yeah, nah, you can't be friends with nobody. Like, nah. But again, it takes two mature people to be able to do that. If you're not mature enough to handle that, and if you don't trust your girl enough to be able to handle that, then I would suggest not to do that.
Okay. So whatever. So Corey, hold on.
Preach.
Can that dude be a dude that she previously slept with?
Can that dude be a dude? Again, what my brother said.
Lord Jesus.
Nigga, please. I thought you was gonna get another meme. I told you.
Nah, Booster said it.
I said no to that one. But if I friends on a dude, he's a friend.
I mean, how many years are they removed from that happening? Again, these are questions you have to ask.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did y'all transition over to friendship?
It won't happen again.
But if it happened 15, 20 years ago versus 15 minutes ago, that's a different thing.
Right. Yeah. And again, like Corey said, it's the exception to the rule. It's not the rule.
Yes, because we're talking about things that are abnormal. So when we hear it, when I tell people that a couple of my exes was at my wedding, or that my wife and my exes have a relationship, when I talk about it, because it's abnormal. So when I talk about what Brandon just said, you have to get to a space where there's a lot of trust and a whole lot of communication with a whole lot of transparency that's happening, and belief that this is where we're going in the right direction.
There's not enough trust in the world. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There's not enough trust in the world. I'm sorry. You telling me y'all having bestie nights and spa days?
No, nobody said anything.
Every time I mess up, this is a potential place that you go.
No. You inserted that, E-Black. E-Black, you inserted that. That's not what.
That's what I'm about to say. So you saying you can have female besties, but your wife can't have a male bestie? That's
I can't have no friends either.
Yeah. But
okay, so it's on both sides.
Is that because you know you though? Is that because you know you, E?
I actually will concede the fact that I do know myself.
Okay.
So,
but what does that mean though? Let's clarify. You know yourself, and
access is always access is always going to be a problem, and with men, let's just be honest about it. Access is always going to be a problem. Fun nights, enjoyable moments, drunken nights, trips, all these things, we're human, you know. So let's just be honest about it. Now, as I do consider myself a mature individual, and I do know how to separate myself from different spaces, you know. But at the same time, let's be honest about this. Access creates more problem, and where there is access, then there is a potential for issues. So I'm not saying that I would, but I'm just saying, hey, Do not leave.
He said, "Don't leave room for the devil."
Yeah, don't leave room for the devil.
You talking about don't leave me with any access because I might access it.
To your point, what I'm saying is what we're talking about is abnormal. So I'm not saying that people should go into practicing this. I'm saying the minority case of what we're talking about is what is happening based on the dynamic of the relationship. And I'm saying it's not a very normal thing at all. And I wouldn't push this now, but remember, everything that we started to adjust to that is normal to us was also introduced at a point. So it had to evolve to become, we had to start seeing more of it to make it a normal thing. So right now, this still ain't normal because infidelity is still one of the top leaders in breakups and divorces. So to your point.
All right, Corey, turn off the preacher. Turn off the preacher voice, sir. Turn off the preacher voice.
No, I just want you to know I'm with him on that. And I'm just saying
turn
in my
that shit
particular
off,
case.
sir. Turn
In my particular case.
Because you're saying that if a person is, this is what you're saying. If a person is has built this foundation of trust and transparency and maturity and everybody on the maturity level. But let's just be honest. How many men do you see that's really mature? The average man I know could stand on this platform, and J. Marie will vouch to this and say I'm running for blah 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 office, and I'm a stand-up guy.
No, ma'am.
The camera go off. I'm just saying. So you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a lot of people. This is me. If you upfront with me, I might could see certain things, but there's not a lot of transparency and trust. We hide shit, and then when you get busted, you want to come back and say, well, you knew that was my friend. No. Yeah, if you're gonna be transparent, really be transparent. Me, myself, I'm gonna be upfront. If I can't be your friend, and every time we have a problem, you run into your best friend to get advice about what we're doing, then that's where you need to be. And I dated somebody like that. My best friend said, she said that you thinking this. How the fuck she know what the hell I'm thinking? This my right over here. Like what we doing?
Egypt, you're absolutely right.
Some of these men, they use these best friends. Well, my best friend, she said that you really don't love me. What the heck? Like what we doing?
Egypt, you're absolutely right. But and I want to clarify
boundaries. It has to be boundaries with friends and relationships. I don't care how you try to preach a story. Your friendship should not. You put it in that Reverend friendship that shit. Because I know that with you tonight, brother.
listen.
Let's be truthful, though. Let's be truthful. We allow friends to have too much control over what we're doing in our relationship. They don't play.
Listen, it wasn't no faking this one. She like,
hey, listen, she said she got experience here and a whole lot of it.
Listen,
I didn't know what was going on because every time we would have a conversation, he was like, I went and talked to my homegirl, and my homegirl said, because you post pictures on social media, you doing this, you doing that. I'm like, nigga, I get a check. I'm a model. Like, what the fuck? Or if I say, I don't want chicken tonight. Well, my best friend said, because you don't eat chicken. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you running our business to your best friend? That's too close.
That's a boundary.
That's where that bad this shit come in at.
That's a boundary. That's a boundary.
You fucked that's a boundary.
Yeah, that is Egypt. You're absolutely right.
Don't tell me you got to eat chicken on Monday.
Egypt, you're absolutely right. Listen,
you're not getting the queen tonight, Corey, so you can stop the boy.
No, listen, you're absolutely right. Because one of the things that we don't do, even in my marriage, we don't talk to other people outside our problems.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You're right on that. But let's not reduce men's maturity to their availability on sex, because one of the things about it is men have to work harder to get sex. So when men fall in the category us having the option of sex is not a less maturity thing. Now, I agree with that. You should be honest with women on how you move with it, but let's not pretend that women, 80% of the women are not mating with 20% of the men. So women get on and start talking about this sex thing, like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing it. Yeah, you know you do it because you keep choosing the lesser of the most qualified men.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. Whatever. Shoot.
And as Deacon Corey has Reverend Corey Espy of the
Don't say of the Dirty Pleasure Church of God in Christ. Don't do it, sis.
I couldn't figure out which church it was.
You can choose a high value man. That's why I just made the comment. And I said we have been in the room with men that are on these high, what they consider to be high value.
That ain't
man,
shit.
When
that
I
ain't
open my
shit
legs, you gonna die. I don't care what man trying to say I'm mature. The right woman open her legs, you gonna die.
Okay, so hold on. Let me switch the topic. Do you believe? Let's look at this video real quick because we basically talked. Because we kind of talked about it. So
no.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. I hate the fact that I can't do it this way.
The cheetah stick?
No.
Okay.
Because men grow up and men change. You can make mistakes and grow from it and learn from it. Every time a man cheats doesn't mean you have to give him another chance either. All men can change, but there is only one woman we will change for. There is only one.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
He just got busted cheating. You played the nigga that just got caught cheating with Audrey.
Steve Harvey?
Yes. He done been caught. His bodyguards came out and said what he has been doing behind Marjorie back. Okay. Thanks, E.
When he said
listen to the message and not the messenger.
When he said a man will change for the right woman, I was like, that's not real. We only change for ourselves at the level we're on for ourselves. And the person who's in our life at the time either benefits from it or it's a disadvantage to them because they're in our life at the time.
Okay,
but we don't change for people. We just
I see where this is going. Hold on. Fellas.
What just happened?
Fellas. We got this is a battle of sexes, fellas.
Savage.
Is a man will one woman change a man?
I'm sorry, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Will one woman change a man?
Okay. Go. You got it, Corey.
I agree with my sister. We ultimately start changing for ourselves to get better, and and the person can benefit. Now they can enhance some things in you. Like there was a lot about you're talking about a man that came from the poly world, right? Is used to having multiple women. So when I got married monogamously to my wife, there were things that she enhanced in what I was trying to grow into from the level where I was. So those things can happen, but ultimately we have to change and decide to do things within self first, and then other people can bring certain things out of those characteristics.
I think once a cheater, always a cheater. I think it's a character flaw.
Oh, are we talking about variety or cheating that the person don't know? Because you're right. As men, we want variety. There's no one woman that can satisfy every need for a man on her.
Yeah.
It's just done. When you look in animals' nature, the first thing when the young comes up and challenges, and he challenges and knock the old lion off the wolf or whatever, the first thing that happens, he goes and mate with all those. That was put in by God.
Brandon, because I'm gonna bring the ladies up and they're gonna have a conversation.
He put them in timeout.
Yeah, I had because I seen where this was going. So help this.
Well, I would say I don't agree with once a cheater, always a cheater. And then I'd have to ask, well, what does one mean by that when they say it? You know what I'm saying? So if you say once a cheater, always a cheater, or are you saying that if you cheated once, you'll cheat again? Or are you saying you did say it's a character issue. So I'm saying, like, if it's just a character issue, unless you change your character, then of course, once a cheater, always a cheater. But if you do the work that needs to be done to change your character, because I believe people can change. Okay. You know what I'm saying? To say that once a cheater, always a cheater, that means that you don't believe people can change, including yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not one that believes.
We're gonna let the ladies, Jay.
Before you switch that, and I say that so they can
hold on. No, we gotta give the ladies a chance because I already know. So we're gonna give the ladies a chance. Jay, you ready to bring the ladies?
Did you put us in timeout? First of all.
Okay, ladies. Let me stop texting. Because y'all was already in the group chat. So first of all, what now? So Maisha, you said the ladies would make a man change, or you say they wouldn't?
No, I said nobody makes anybody change. We only change for ourselves, and then a person in our life either benefits from it or they're hurt by whatever character.
And I agree with that, because I don't think, you know, you have to be ready to change for that to work, and that has to be something that starts with you.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you can be pressured. You can feel pressured. Like, say you're not the best version of yourself, and you feel like you love the person you're with, and then you do something to hurt them, so you feel bad about hurting them, and so you feel the pressure to change. But that's not going to hold, because it's temporary. Yeah, it's just a manipulation to keep them in your life. And so, you know, and once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't really know how I feel about that. I'll say this: most humans don't change character flaws, but they can. So only a few humans do it. So I won't say once a cheater, always a cheater, but most cheaters will always be cheaters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Egypt, you nodding your head. Seem like we all in agreement.
I agree with her. What pissed me off is he plays something by someone that's guilty of cheating, trying to deliver a message about positivity. You already know how I feel about that. But with me and with us, and we could flip this and say we the hoe. Let's just flip it and say we the hoe. And we meet a man. That man is not going to make you change, like Miss My Angel said. It's just he may have a character to make you want to adapt. We tend to adapt to our environments. But that don't mean that hoe still ain't in me. That
Lord Jesus.
Be pressing buttons behind the motherfucking scenes. Let me talk. Let me talk. Damn it, if I'm running this.
That I believe that, like Miss Maisha said, once you had that character flaw, let's go here, and I don't want to put God in this, because we really talking some stuff that ain't really godly. But I believe God can change all of us if we really, really want. And like my Aisha said, that I'm at this age where I'm seasoned, so I kind of know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. I know what boundaries, what to accept and what not to accept. But yeah, that's damn Steve Harvey. Tell E to play Shannon Sharp.
Egypt. Let me hear from Latanya. Latanya, give us your take on it. What is your idea about that?
I honestly feel like a woman cannot change a man. That's just my honest opinion. I feel like a man has to change himself. Once he changed himself, he know what kind of woman that he wants. That's my opinion.
Yes.
And you just happen to be the right woman at the right time, then that's it.
Exactly.
Now,
that's
as far as a cheater, always a cheater, I honestly don't truly believe in that. I feel like this. It just depends on the person. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you know this is a person that you know for a fact is going to cheat or want multiple relationships outside of that, basically they want a poly type of relationship. Okay, kind of like what Corey said he did, right? So if you're willing to deal with it, if he's going to continue to cheat, and if you're open-minded to that type of Pandora box for that person, you truly love that person, then you will go into that, because you know that's what he does. You know he's not going to change. But if it's somebody who cheated once or maybe twice, let's keep it real. Everybody done cheated. Women done cheated. Men done cheated, right?
I've never cheated before.
Everybody done cheated before, right? But that doesn't mean that you're going to constantly.
Well, okay, mentally cheating is a different thing. I think that's a different thing.
I've never cheated at all.
Jelly, I think that's not even mentally.
I don't think
like mentally.
Mentally.
What you say?
So for me, it's like I just break up with the person. I end the person. I did say it reckless, but I just break up with the person. So if I'm dealing with somebody and I'm actually committed to you, psychologically,
we was moving on to another conversation. Don't be doing all this.
That's the problem. Y'all was moving on to another conversation.
Because we agreed. We didn't have to keep on talking about the shit like you was doing.
Yeah.
Tell him to play Shannon Sharp sex tape since he
nigga, please.
Okay, so all right, so we're who's on the I forgot who was on agreement. Who said always a cheater is a cheater, always a cheater?
I think all of us kind of said it in a form of fashion.
In a way. It's not likely that they will.
You literally said that inner hoe is still in you, always in you. So
it's in you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to Legends right now. You got Papa out here is 60 and 70 with his shirt wide open, still trying to get it. While Berthine done chunked out a whole Sunday meal. Come on, man.
Yeah. See,
can I say this?
Can I say this? That has a slant to it too, because people like to do this, and I had these conversations with a lot of women a lot of times. A lot of people want to say this because we talk about cheating as the action of somebody not knowing what's going on. But I come from a world, in the poly world, where the women that were involved with me knew it. I just had a variety of women. I was in a closed triad, so I wasn't cheating in my situations. You know what I'm saying? We were all in knowing what was going on, and I had a variety of women. And people speak like that's a character flaw, but we were very open and honest about how we were
right. I agree.
You know what? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like gang.
No.
That sounds like gang. They all knew what was going on.
Even in the poly world, there's boundaries. Like I wasn't just going out being a if I decided to meet another woman, my lady and I went to meet another woman. We sat down, we dated the woman, we courted the woman. The woman we was in a relationship, we all did talk together and stuff. I wasn't just able to just go grab women all over the place. There was still boundary within my relationship. We was having the infrastructure based on money, kids, how things would go. I was still the protector and the leader in there, but we all congregated together.
How many women, sir? Could I
I was in the close triad. It was just two women.
So it was just two women and you.
Yeah.
Because you made it seem like it was a whole team.
Well,
he
when
said
I
a triad.
no.
That's what I.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's me. You had me. I'm the third. What I'm saying is when I was just dating, I still was honest with women when I would have, because I would have two women at a time here. You know what I'm saying, at the house. So
I see why you call him pastor.
You a player.
Listen,
because Corey, you could, boy.
Damn, you just putting your foot all in your mouth.
No, it ain't. It ain't because again, we're talking about something that people feel abnormal. But Polly has been around from the beginning of time.
I would respect a man if he said, "Hey, I'm dating you, and I'm dating 2 or 3 more people."
Yes.
Be honest.
Yes.
That's how people get killed. That's why you see all these TikToks with motherfuckers getting shot on live. Be transparent with me and give me that option to say, well, hey, I'm gonna sit on the team for a little bit or I'm not. But when you start sneaking and doing stuff, that's where cheating come in.
That's why I said it had that slant.
Mentally, verbally, I could sex talk you and say I'm gonna do something, even though I'm not gonna do it physically. That's still cheating.
And it also depends on the type of woman that he's dealing with, because some women can't handle the truth when they give it to them. I'm sorry.
You're right.
I'm just being honest, because that's exactly what my man would say to me. Okay, just saying. They can't handle the truth when they try to be truthful with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they'll lie and say they can handle that.
I go to jail, but tell me the truth.
Yeah. They'll lie and say they can handle their poly lifestyle because they just want that particular dude.
I ain't doing that.
And they can't handle it.
I ain't doing no.
I'm not finna lie, because I can't.
You inching over there like a crackhead, Jay.
I'm stingy as a motherfucker. I cannot do that.
Yeah, but you're doing that crackhead move right there. That means you're lying.
Y'all know what's crazy to me? We say, everybody says this over here. In the Western civilization, we say I can't deal with that.
Yep.
But if you look at majority of the relationships that are happening,
go to Africa. I already know where you're going.
No, I'm saying over here. Infidelity still leads. The higher percentage of women are still choosing the lower percentage of men that are off the market. Once they can't get the man that they want, they go get the man that's available, that's available, that's qualified. Because do y'all realize 1 in 4 men are virgins or haven't had sex in the past year? Men are not getting sex like y'all think so. But the lower part of the most qualified
1 in 4 men are virgins.
1 in 4 men are virgins or haven't had sex in the past year. Man, y'all better go do your research.
Every nigga I know are
men.
No, listen.
Yeah, most men are. Black men do not cheat, nor do we have sex.
Shut up, E. Corey, hold on. Corey, what did you say? 1 in 4 men are virgins?
Yeah. This is how I prove it to y'all. To get a man, do y'all have to be tall? To get a man to like you, do you have to have a job? To get a man to like you, do you have to have potential? To get a man to like you, do you have to be all the way the best looking person in America? To get a
get them
man
to have sex with you, or to get them to pick you for forever.
Take my glasses out, cause
we
my
could go
baby
sex
dad
or
ain't
be in a
got none of that
relationship.
shit, and I got a baby.
But see, again, we're talking about this. We're talking about this. For a lot of those things, men have to be. We have to be taller. We have to be competent. We have to be leaders. We have to be masculine. We have to have ambition. We have to have. We have to have a lot of things together before you even know it. Women only see 10% of the men that come across them. The other 90, they never even pay attention to.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
but
Y'all
it's
have to.
in the
Y'all have
same
to
breath.
play that.
It's like, isn't that the same for guys though?
No,
Like
because
you'll pick girls to sleep with that have no potential,
no.
but you won't pick her as your mate. You're like,
E as $100,000. E as $100,000 will go into Walmart and date a beautiful cashier that catches his attention. You as $100,000 will go into Walmart and a nigga changing your tire say, "Let me get your number." You say, "Boy, if you don't get out my face and go change that tire," because women tend to take on their level and higher. We're talking about majority of the women state they want men on their level and higher.
No, because I don't think that's mature. I don't think that's most of the women. I think that's the loudest women.
No, that's most of the women.
Because you think about me and my friends or my family members. Even if we have more money than our dude, it's about. Well, then we're talking about maturity too. We're talking about levels of life.
That can answer your money because you'll say, if I gotta think about it by myself, why do I need you? Because if a man,
it depends on. That's what I was saying. It depends on other criteria. It's not just the money he's at the time. It's the potential the guy is and how he's executing it. So yes, if I get a guy, say I'm making 6 figures and he makes 60,000, and I got a lifestyle of a 200,000 there, right? And then when I meet him and I'm getting to know him, his goals and his actions that are matching his goals are going to get him to a financial level that's going to help us have the lifestyle that we want.
Let me ask a question real quick. So let's say, take your same example, Maisha, and he just says, "No, I actually love my job that pays me $60,000 an hour. I'm cool being here with the rest of my life. You making $200K? Would you still deal with this guy forever?"
Here's the thing about if I will or not. So with me as an adult, I'm 43. So I've dealt with different types of guys. Ballers, you got the ballers who have no substance, and then you got the guys who don't have no money, but they got real strong character, but they have no drive whatsoever. So it's not that they love the job, but they just don't have no drive. So the guy you're talking about, if his character is quality, so he's beating out these other ballers that I dated. I've already had these experiences. I'm picking him. But that's why I said the loud girls that are out here talking about, you got to fly me out and you got to buy me Birkin bags. She's shallow. So no, he's not going to work. I can do everything I want for myself financially. If he loves what he does, there's a part of his character I'm falling in love with because he's doing it based on passion and drive and ambition and a good spirit. He's not just working a 9 to 5 and he's miserable and he's coming home and his attitude is taking that out on me. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of variables now. And you got to talk about the type of female.
They don't get that. We're not after y'all money.
The one thing we can't change is biological wiring. Hypergamy is real. I did a poll and I asked 250 women and 250 men. Right? I said, if your mate was to lose your job, how long would you wait around till they get back on their feet? On average, 70% of the women I asked said he had 3 to 6 months. 70% of the men that I asked said 70%, you know what 70% of the men said? If I'm
it don't matter. It don't matter. They're built for provision. But here's the thing: what you're not calculating is, were those women that you asked, the 250 that you asked, were they over 6-figure earners? Were they the top 10%? If they weren't, then if their guy isn't working, we're talking about poverty now. We're talking about the risk of losing all of our assets. And in this current day, there's no excuse for anybody not to work for 3 to 6 months because you got online money, you got Uber money. We got maybe
hold on. I got a question.
DoorDash, Instacart, all of
Jay
that
Marie,
shit.
how long can a man?
I said 3 months. I said
3
months without a job.
Okay.
Without a job.
In this economy, in this inflation.
Yes, because listen, he can be doing something. My thing was, you were talking about if it was like from programming and something specialized. I get that, but if he ain't doing shit, no sir. No
right.
sir.
Right. Okay. It's not about whether or not he's working because the problem is we're both bringing in the money to maintain our life. So you can't not work for 6 months. So that's why they're saying that. But if they were millionaires and I'm in love with you and you always treat me right, what the hell do I care? I'm trying to retire you. We trying to get retired. We're not trying to work for nobody, but we're not millionaires.
Wait. Hold on. Brothers, can a woman retire her man?
No.
Men
make money to be dependent on.
Absolutely not.
Independent.
Yeah.
All right. I was just making sure. I heard that right.
There's a statistic that shows out of 700 of the women that are millionaires, 700, some have a million, whatever it is, the larger part of them came off divorces, not self-made. Men still paid more alimony.
So my Asian, you can't retire no.
That's a man. That's a man that decided that. The judge is a dude. How's that the woman making the decision?
Can I ask
y'all made the laws?
Can I ask y'all women this question? If I gave you two men and both of them were all the way equal, same height, treated you the same, loved you the same ambitions in life, doing that, but one made $500,000 a year, other made $50,000 a year, which man are you choosing to lead your life?
Who got the bigger D? No, I'm just
stop the cap.
All things being equal, everything about these men are equal except one makes.
Even his dick size is equal.
Even that.
Then the 500,000.
500, yeah. I mean, if we on
is never going to lie.
Yeah, it's gonna be 500,000.
So he's not abusive. It's a healthy relationship.
It's a healthy relationship. We'll take the successful man will take the $50,000 woman. Because we don't need a CEO woman. We're looking for a wife, not a CEO partner.
That's what I was saying. That's why
I take the 500K.
Hold on. What you say?
I'll take the 500K woman. Like, if everything is equal,
hold on, brother. Stay on cold, brother.
No, he's telling the truth.
If everything is equal,
hold on. We had him reeling. We had him, and you let him go away.
No, thank you, baby. Thank you. Fuck 50,000. Why we thinking 50,000? All things are equal, though.
Yeah.
Now, if you were saying he had a little dick, but here's the thing: if he had a little dick, if he couldn't keep a job, if he had no head, no good head, like if he didn't have something right, then it's like okay, there's a.
Do y'all think attraction is asymmetric between men and women? Do you think what men look for women and women look for men are the same thing?
Hell no.
No, we're not the same. No. Why would it be the same? Then we be just everybody be.
So my point is, mostly what comes with being a boss woman.
Hold on, Maisha. Hold on.
What comes with being a boss woman is a mindset. You have to be ambitious, so they have to take a masculine energy.
Boss women, what you talking about?
Wait a minute, Egypt. Let him say.
I'm saying.
I think we proved it up.
No man in position. If I can have the lesser of a combative, argumentative woman who takes that and don't know how to turn it off and coming home, if I'm in position, I have the option to not choose a woman who's more combative, who's more able to get on my program and listen.
But you said they were equal women. You didn't say one was combative. You said they were identical.
What makes a woman a combative person because she's a boss woman? Because see, now I'm taking offense to that. Because
that's not synonymous. That's not synonymous.
3-degree holding CEO entrepreneur of a big platform doing big things, but I know how to humble myself when I have a man and let him lead and let him take his role. And just like Mr. Libra said, he'll take that woman with 500K. Now, I have homegirls. Wait a minute. I have homegirls that have what I have, and they do talk to their dudes like, man, nigga, I'm not that woman. I'm a boss. Right. So don't come at like all boss women are combative. No, we're not. We know how to love.
You gonna get to work, nigga.
Shit.
It's a character.
Wait a minute, your mic is muted.
And turn it off. We know how to turn it
off. Or
your
mic is muted, literally. So I don't know what the hell you were saying.
I'm back. I'm saying, Queen, you're making my point. Just like if we were talking about deadbeat dudes and all this stuff, if that don't require us, we don't speak on that. So if you know women that do it, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The women that do it.
You can't put all of us in that.
I didn't say nothing. It's not
you
absolute.
can't say I'm gonna choose this woman. You're saying because I am a 6-figure woman you're gonna pick somebody 50,000 because I got more money or I got more. I got more.
Because it tends to change the mindset.
But you don't know me. My
it doesn't.
Look, my mindset is I'm a hustler and I'm gonna go get it. So guess what? When that 50,000 chick lose her job and can't function, then what? So you dinging us that make 6 figures and say, well, now I don't want you because you know you're gonna come with. No, we know how to handle business.
I'm not a 6-figure man. I'm telling you the data that's out there for men that are
but
saying that have the money.
Accurate. And that's what I'm trying to running into. That's not accurate. We're not like that. All black women are not like that.
Who said it? I married a black woman. I'm not saying y'all are.
No,
what I'm saying is,
I thought you was about to say
women that does that. No, that's a low.
And the thing about data is so mentality. Yeah, data is huge. Data is.
Okay, Egypt. Let's move on to something else.
Yeah, that ran me
something else.
But see, listen, hold on. You're saying it made you hot, but look how you took that to the thing, and you went. You look at how we were responding to them.
Narrative. Us as black people, we already got enough stuff to fight against. So why are we making a man and woman thing with a black man? If the woman make more money, so what? If she know how to treat and love and respect you.
But wait. I don't think the issue is, and we're gonna segue into our next thing. I think the issue is his tone. You don't like Corey. I mean, Egypt. I think you heard something that he wasn't saying. In effect, what I was hearing, what he was saying was like, more than likely, when a woman makes more money, it comes with an attitude that most men do not like.
That's if she has an attitude problem. If that's not her personality, it doesn't matter how much money she makes because she's not an attitude chick.
That's it. Thank you, Maisha. Case closed. You don't like it because I put a little strong force with it, but that don't mean at the end of the day I'm not gonna be the one that's holding you or praying over you.
Okay, so let's get to this. Let's get to this.
Intentions, I could say how I can just get it off my chest.
Right. It doesn't work like that.
God says, no, it's not about getting it off your chest. It's about speaking it in a way where it can be received in their chest. And in Ephesians, Paul talks about if you can't say it in a way that they can receive it, then don't say it.
Yes.
So unless you've harnessed a level of kindness and compassion and empathy to say hard things well, you may need to withhold saying hard things.
I love that, hard things well.
And I didn't have that philosophy. It's like, I just need to get it off my chest. If I think it, I can say it, and then you work it. Let the chips fall where they may.
Yes.
And God says that's not how it works.
Yes.
That's not. We don't get to let the chips fall where they may. Because what happens is the tone will do more damage than the truth that you were trying to articulate and communicate.
That's beautiful.
And you end up leaving relational carnage in your life. Not because you didn't deal in truth with them, but because you didn't deal with compassion and empathy with them.
This goes back to the whole tone conversation. I don't think what Corey said was wrong. I just think that he spoke in a tone that women find emotionally damaging, and they're not hearing necessarily what is actually being said. The fact of the matter is,
his tone didn't bother me at all.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't. But
I didn't agree with what he was saying because it sounded like it was making boss women synonymous with attitude. That's what the words because when he used this example, it was a generalization. And so the danger in that is that you're forgetting people, not you, Corey, specifically, because I don't know what you think, but people have a tendency to forget that the human that gets money, that establishes wealth, whatever their real character is exacerbated. So if I'm not an attitude chick, which that's the thing, like my reputation can precede me. You can ask anybody about me. I don't have attitude. That's not my personality. I'm pretty much always joyous. I'm bottom line, but I'm not attitude. So the more money I get, the more generous I am, the more loving I am, especially towards a man. If he's loving me right, this dude don't got to worry about nothing ever. But that's my personality and my character. It was already like that before I got money when I was poor in the projects as a kid growing up. So when you're meeting a girl who becomes a boss and she gives you this attitude and this treatment, it's because she's already stank. She was always like that.
Yeah. All right.
But people
This
don't know how to
comment
just
here,
listen.
this comment here is exactly what I think men are talking about. Men don't mind their women making more money. Just do it away with the attitude.
Stop picking women with attitude problems. Start learning people's character. So before you get committed, learn. You should already have had things happen in your relationship where you see how they act under pressure.
Understood.
If they treat you bad when things get rough, if they curse you out, they go off on you when things get rough, you probably shouldn't marry her. Because if she gets some more money, guess what? She's going to be even meaner. So pick the woman who treats you right from the gate that you've learned about over the course of your courtship.
And
that's
okay.
how
Hold on 1 sec. Latanya. I
You
said it right.
You said it
okay,
right.
Latanya. I know you can jump in anytime, but I want to give you an opportunity to kind of add on or continue on.
I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah,
I know you're so polite, but you gonna get you gonna.
I am polite. I don't like interrupting people. I don't think it's right. But listen, so my opinion is I agree, but I feel like a lot of men I'm gonna say put all women in one little box instead of saying some women, or don't say women, because when you're saying women, you're saying all women. Just say like some women. So that's my opinion on that one. Because some women do have attitudes when they're a boss. I mean, I'm just saying. And some are very humble with it at the same time. So you can't just put us in that one category. Don't put all women in one category. So I feel like with Egypt, I understand she got a little heated with that. And I feel like it went into when you just said women instead of saying like some, separated. Don't say all or women, because that puts us all in one box.
But
the same with
Okay, all right. Just make sure y'all don't generalize the men, because I hear a lot of passive aggressive generalizing the men.
But that's what I was about to say. See, that's kind of the difference.
Either.
When men hear conversations and we talk about things and men and all this stuff, men understand that nothing is absolute. But it's feel like every time we have these conversations to women, we have to talk, because what I find out a lot of women like to do is take the exception to a situation that they can find and make it a part of the norm of the conversation we're talking about, the bigger picture. Because everything in this world is ran by majority over minority, right?
But y'all don't know the majority.
Huh?
Y'all don't know them. Y'all don't know the majority.
I do a lot of research, a lot of data search.
Nobody does enough research to know the majority. It's always
there's a lot of information out. There's a lot of information out. We can't say that if all the information is bad information. That's what every time we talk about this.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it was skewed, because that's the point of a research study. When I do research studies in the lab, our research studies have an agenda. It's all research always has an agenda from the originator. So they become skewed. That's just the nature of humans. That's what we do with studies in mathematics. That's just what we do with it.
Hours of videos of women in position that said that one problem I
10 women. You're talking about the same 10 chicks. I'm saying at the end of the day, you don't have no research of how many billions of us. If there's 300 million women, it's probably more like 200 million women. If there's 200 million women in the United States, you don't have a study that exists over 100 million of them. You don't have a 50% study, which would only be half. It still wouldn't be majority. You don't have a study that has 150 million of those 200. So what I'm saying is the studies they'll never give you a truth. And at the end of the day, the truth don't even matter in total, because you're an individual. Just go get what you want and stop leaning on data that's going to mislead you. Just find what you're looking for, teach that to the people around you so that they can find what they're looking for. So y'all can stop looking for pieces of paper to tell you what the world is doing when the world is always evolving and changing. Data is not going to tell you that.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Brandon, I want to make sure do you have anything to add to the conversation?
No, I don't. I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that tries not to generalize, because I don't know most people.
What about tone?
You know
what about tone? What about tone?
About tone, no, tone, it matters a lot. I will also add to that, though, even if your tone is perfect, if it hits that person in a way where it's hitting them with truth, they can still take it the wrong way.
Yep.
So I'm saying, so like in a perfect world, it's like, okay, cool. I gave you the right tone. I gave you a tone that you'd be able to receive it. But again, truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I could have the most perfect tone ever, and it could still, you know what I'm saying, like make you feel some kind of way. It just is what it is. I think on the other end of that, it's just like that's when you have to broaden the conversation out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, here, I want you to understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done it plenty of times. I've said a lot of things to women I've dated and said it with love, and they still just take it the wrong way. Whether it was lack of accountability, whether it was, they just was mad about it. It really didn't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, in the perfect world, that's great. But we're not in a perfect world, and we're not perfect people. So it just is what it is.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We got one more person, Carlos, right?
Yeah. What's up?
Turn your light on, man. Turn your light on.
Hey, exactly. I got every light on in the car I can get on. So.
Oh man, I hope you're not driving.
Nah.
Still.
All right. Can you hold your phone sideways? Can you hold your phone sideways for me?
Oh shit! Am I upside down?
You gotta unlock it.
We finna be underneath his stomach in a second. Lord have mercy.
Oh Jesus!
Just Los, don't show nothing you can't even.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. That's yeah.
Hey, I'm fully clothed in the car, so y'all. I don't know how you drive, but I drive with clothes on. So you know what I'm
saying. Carlos, you heard it? Have you been listening to the conversation?
I came in at the end. I came in at the end of Humble.
All right. So hold on one second. If you're watching this, please hit the like button. Please share this out. Also, subscribe to all the media channels. If you're watching this, I'm gonna leave their social media in the description. Hopefully, they'll send it to me. I do have a theme song for sharing, so hold on, give me a second. All right. So please share.
That was a long share, this motherfucker. Okay.
That's hilarious.
That was new, E. I guess I should have asked you what was on the table.
That was catchy though.
It was catchy.
You got it. You see, Jay is too organized. You really can't surprise her. You're not supposed to surprise her. She likes things all prepared, like to be ready. But go ahead. Right. So are we done with this?
Prepared.
Yeah, but you gotta go with the flow sometimes.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah. So are we done with this conversation? Or do we want to move on?
I thought you were gonna get Los up to speed.
Oh, Los
factor. Yeah, you got
all. Well, Los didn't see the video.
Oh,
okay.
So can I respond to TOE?
Go
ahead.
Can
I tell TO? Because he said, do we just throw stats out the window? When you're dealing with personal love relationship, yes, throw stats out the window and live real life. And if you're dealing with the likelihood of you catching cancer, if you eat red 40, keep the stats. That's the difference for myself personally. So no, we don't throw all stats out the window. We throw stats in the window when it's appropriate. We throw them out the window when it's personal love and life living stuff.
Can I ask you a question? Do we control the dating market, or is it a market that's set that we have to qualify for? And is it about the person we want or the person that wants us?
It's about both. Oh, you said E or me? Were you talking to E?
Well, I was referring to him, and I'll let him Express it how
okay.
you feel.
My bad. I thought you was asking
Yeah,
me.
picking up host.
No, I'm sorry. I'm already in the background ready for the next thing. What did you say?
Oh, go ahead. Let's move. Quality control.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like already
Yeah, go
somewhere.
ahead. Let's move. I asked my agent somewhere else down the line about that part because I did want to hear her feedback to that.
All right.
I get to social media and I'll ask you that.
All
right. So let's get to this video. This is an interesting video. Ladies, when y'all are out, how do you guys conversate with, like, say, other men? Or how are you guys conversation? Is it very short? Is it very sweet? Do you guys have bubbly personalities?
That's a given. I'm bubbly.
Asia, I know you're a sweetheart. So you be talking with the cash register guy. Yeah. So
I mean, I'm very bubbly. I mean, I'm very friendly and bubbly. I'll talk to anybody.
okay.
So,
J. Marie,
what was the question?
This is not a trap.
No, I didn't. I was texting somebody.
Oh my God!
Watch the TV.
No.
Let's watch the video.
Okay.
Do I know you from somewhere? I swear I feel like I know you. What's your name? Paige? Nope. I don't know Paige. I'm George. 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 Nice to meet you. So, do you play out here a lot?
No, clearly not.
Your first day?
That's my second day.
You love it?
I mean, I like it.
I will love it.
I will love it when I get good at it.
No, you gotta love it before you get good.
I don't know about that.
It's love, then the goodness comes later. Nice to meet you, Paige. What's your name? Travis. Travis, I'm George. Sorry to interrupt your game. Oh, no, you good, brother.
Now, see, she was doing too much. I know a lot of y'all might think this was cool and giggly. I ain't with this. Keep it pushing, my man. I'm not about to sit there and have you having no general conversation with my girl when I'm standing right there. I think his girl is out of pocket for even having that conversation. You shut that down.
So, to my bubbly people,
that was a trap. You didn't tell me the content of that. That was a trap.
Yeah, that was set up.
It was not a trap. Was he wrong? Was the dude that was on the video, was he wrong for saying, hey, that conversation was a little bit too long and shut it down?
Her dude was there. He didn't sound like he introduced himself to her dude. It didn't seem like he was more focused on the girl than the dude. And then even the guy was like, oh no, you good, my brother, or whatever he said. But that was given, I'm trying to holler at your girl, trying to get at her more than I'm trying to be respectful of the fact that y'all out there playing tennis or whatever it was they were doing.
Now, whose fault is that? The guys for not stepping up or the women?
Both.
So I would have naturally started incorporating my dude, like verbiage about my dude. I would have been, if the dude's on my side and he's talking to me, I would have been like, oh, I'm here with my husband. We having a good time. My husband is such and such and such and such. Like, I would have made him the focal point, so this dude realizes he don't have a chance with me, and if he's trying to get at me, he'll just stop because my husband.
It was her fault. It was her fault.
It would have been a weed
fault because they're dynamic. I don't know if her husband, I don't know if her husband left her, like, is cool with that, and he's like,
drop a meme.
Oh, he said, drop a meme.
Man, no. What Boosie say?
Ladies, you guys are not going to duck this accountability. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Fellas. Who was at fault?
That woman wholeheartedly at fault.
Yes. Here's the thing. When he said, do you come out here often? She's like, no, clearly not. It's like, fam, like, introduce your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said she's talking too much. It's like, yeah, no, I come out here with my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have dropped it right then and there. Yeah, like, she ain't got to be disrespectful. He come up like, what's your name?
Whose
she
fault
like
was
Sage
it?
or whatever.
Whose fault was it?
Definitely the girls.
Okay.
Definitely.
And not territorial. I've been like, yeah, that's me right there. You know,
man, honestly, I don't think that anyone's at fault.
Oh my God, never mind. Go.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, bro, don't kick me out. I mean, honestly, listen. Like, here's the thing. She could have messed up, whatever, but to me, that's going off of he probably haven't had a conversation with her on how to handle that situation, or they haven't talked about how those interactions are to be handled.
She should already know, sir.
You said what?
That's not a
She should
conversation we have
already
to
know.
have.
So
Yeah, she should already know.
here's the thing. If she is friendly, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had people who I've been with who they're not talkative, so they probably wouldn't even say anything to them. But I've been with people who are very talkative who probably would have talked with the guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to allow you to handle that situation and talk because it's not a threat. The dude's not a threat.
It don't matter.
Why am I worried about somebody who's not a threat?
Corey, hold on, Corey, real quick.
I'm with Brandon. And I'm with you. She should have immediately referred to husband over there.
Nip it in the bud.
Look, the dude was back there serving with the tennis ball. I would have just, Andre, I could see like, hey, oh,
it is.
Like, what we doing here?
Yeah, I would have
even from now, looking at how dangerous men are, from a perspective that this dude could went the other way and got disrespectful, even when he found out about me.
Yeah.
So dude's at fault then.
Listen, now I will put it to the dude after that, but she had too much conversation going in the first place. Because when you approach my wife, the first thing she does is turn to me. So then when I step up, what we need to talk about. We can have a conversation.
All right, ladies, go ahead. Y'all explain why y'all friendly asses would have allowed this conversation to continue on.
Friendly
I would have said it a different way. I would have spoke about my husband from the gate.
Why you got low stuff here like
I still feel like both is at fault. She's at fault for entertaining it, and he's at fault for not stopping it. That's my opinion. Because I would say, hey, what's up, my dude? And left it at that.
I actually think it's on the woman, because for me, it would have been, I'm already saying, oh, we come here often, but we da da da. It would have been French for me.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part about the dude saying, "Do you come here often?" I wasn't listening to the words, if I'm being honest. The dude's probably
did, but her dude was still standing on the other side. That's what I'm saying.
Because he said,
stepped in. So that's why I said it's both their fault.
No, I think it was more the lady, because we can be super friendly, and then we get back home and he's like, why the fuck didn't you introduce me? Why was you all up on Facebook with this nigga? And then you like, that's how a lot of shit gets started to me. And that's why I'm like, no, as a woman, that would have been on me to interject and say, we come here often. Oh, here's my husband. No, yeah, maybe y'all should get each other's numbers and figure out the tennis shit or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't have been rude about it, but I do feel like she was too friendly. I do.
But he kept the conversation going. You get what I mean? Like it could have turned into
and the
more.
guy should have stepped up and been like, yeah, we about to go. Holla at your brother or whatever.
I thought the dude was saying y'all come here often. I wasn't really listening to him.
Get off the mic. Get out.
No. It's me looking at my agent. When she said, I didn't hear the part where do you come here often? It's me looking at her through the camera. What you say now?
Yeah, like that clearly showed that dude had a moment.
I didn't hear that conversation. I just saw the scenario. A dude coming and talking to the girl instead of the guy, but I didn't hear the word. So I thought he was saying y'all to them. I just made an assumption.
So my agent. You and your guy friend are say at an event, and a woman, hey, how are you doing? Do you come here too often?
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy yourself, and they're just smiling and having a conversation. You're okay with that?
Well, my first response to it was I would have started talking about my husband. So I would have expected my husband to do the same thing.
So it's his fault.
The girl's gonna, you know what I'm saying? The girl's gonna try my dude. If she wants my dude, she's gonna see what kind of dude he is. So it's the same thing for me. If the dude is gonna try me, he's gonna try to see what kind of woman I am. So my dude is the first person I start talking about. So if a girl comes up to him and she starts flirting, then I want my dude to acknowledge me and start to talk about me, just like I would do him.
Because that
But
would
I
be
didn't
his
hear
fault.
it. Did change my perspective when they said that the dude was like, "You come here," because he's making it very obvious now that he's just trying to hit on this chick.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what
So
I'm saying. Like you could tell it was obvious. He's like, "Do you
yeah,
come here often?" If she's saying, "Yeah," he like, "Cool, I do too." You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like maybe I'll see you here again. You know what I'm saying? Like Los will tell you, like I'm a super friendly dude. People come up to me and talk to me all the time. It happens, men, women, it happens all the time. But I know with women, that conversation can't last long because I
yeah.
am a conversationalist. If I talk to them too long, they gonna think it's a vibe, and I'm like, no, it's not a vibe. I have a whole girlfriend. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what
That I
if you
love
talking
dearly.
about your girl? What if she like? What if you speak about your girl often? Can you keep the conversation going if it's a platonic sounding conversation, not a flirtatious one, but one that's a platonic one?
Man, listen, it don't matter if they
It don't
enjoying that
matter.
conversation too much, they're gonna be like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we? I think it kind of goes into a territory where it's like,
Yeah.
and this can kind of get kind of shaky. You know what I'm
And
saying?
let's
So
be
it's just
honest. And
like,
let's be
yeah,
honest. We all heard the information he was downloading. Hey,
right.
how long you been playing? Do you come
Hmm.
here this often? He already knew time, date, when she gonna be coming back.
Right, exactly.
He
Yeah.
was
Listen, if my lady see me
I
do
didn't
that,
listen. I'm being
she
honest.
would
I
look
didn't
at me
listen to what they were
sideways.
saying.
She would look at me
He would have
sideways.
felt
First of
the
all,
matrix because I'd have been on the shoulder and he'd be like, oh man, you up here?
like, yeah, you
Then,
come here often, nigga. What? Why? Is it a
yeah.
problem?
We
You
hit
want to
then
see me later?
we done went
What's
home because
that's how it
I'm never going to embarrass my woman publicly. We done went home
Okay.
and
Right,
had a whole
right, right,
conversation
right.
like, hey, you don't do that. Not that. But
Yeah.
it would have been
And
away
that's
from
what I
there.
was saying. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like we can like let's have a conversation about it. But if that was my woman, honestly, she would know the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? And so she knows that how I get down, and it wouldn't. It like so that conversation probably wouldn't have been that long. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I would have been approaching the conversation as well.
Okay.
So I'm not going to just let her have a conversation because I don't know if she's comfortable, uncomfortable, or whatever. But I'm going to
y'all
get
on the
my
tennis
proximity
court?
closer because she could have
Yeah,
been
I
okay.
do it like
uncomfortable
that.
and just
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
You
But
know
I'll
what
be
I'm
Yeah.
honest.
saying?
Her
wait,
comfort level.
do you think it was because it was a white boy though?
Oh, it's
Was it?
disrespectful.
Oh, it was a
Yeah,
It
white
was a
boy.
disrespectful.
Caucasian
Yes,
dude?
yes.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
they was
disrespect.
that.
All
That
Y'all
I
gotta
disrespect.
does
send me
mean,
the
got
video.
changed though.
I
That
gotta
does
watch the
got
video
changed.
again. I missed all of that.
All disrespect from that. Oh yes, I totally agree. Cause honestly, I don't really care about a level of comfort. My thing is always protecting my wife. And we see now we download too much information to see how stupid dudes can be from rejection, knowing all that. And remember, he didn't. If this is a real situation, he might not have known there was a dude, just somebody she was playing with.
Yeah.
So he was punching. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't defer like that real quickly, so because men understand that there's some things that I know that I can't talk to E some way as a man or Carlos because there are some things I can say to make our conversation turn from conversation to physical, and men
Okay.
understand that. So that's why you have to turn to us because me standing there can change the parameter of where he's going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
She didn't.
so
But
Carlos,
I
I
mean,
would have rather that he did what Carlos said. Like start walking up so I feel safer. Like get
yeah,
closer.
proximity, like
You're
like
at a
like increased
you're at a tennis
proximity.
court though.
But I don't know if this dude gonna swing on me. I don't know this dude. Like like he said, like Corey said, if I turn him down, I start talking about my husband and he get aggressive. Why my husband still way over there? Like get over here.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
I
Matrix.
mean,
I mean, real talk
yeah.
though. Like don't leave her out there. You know, by like increased proximity. You know, come over there. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. We do come here a lot. This is our spot, and just take over the conversation, so
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
won't have to even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a way to do it.
Because
But
when we respect another man, we go ahead. Because I've had it. I've talked to a woman, didn't realize a dude. That dude say, "Hey, what's up, brother?" Immediately, I went to shutting it down. Yo, man, how you doing, man? Nice to meet y'all. Good day. Y'all be blessed. And I walk off because immediately that he shut that down, and just out of
Yeah.
respect. It wasn't a fear thing. It was just, all right, I respect that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
Right, and he didn't
sometimes
have to say nothing. He didn't have to say nothing like, "Hey, that's me over there." It was an understanding. As soon
That
as he
nigga came in with
interjected,
Mufasa voice. Hello, brother.
exactly.
Oh, hey,
And
what's
I'm
happening?
sorry, I'm sorry, but the women are sitting here acting like if the situations were reversed, they'd be like, "Oh, you letting that girl? You see that girl looking in your eyes and stuff? She asking all these questions and stuff. Like you
Oh
guys
no.
are
Okay,
really."
I'm no. I'm like B when it came to I'm territorial. I would have walked over, been like, hey, how are you doing? Good to meet you. Do you work?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, come on,
Yeah, we
baby.
would have been over
I would have
there.
been
We would have already
that.
been over there. So if it's
Yes,
that kind
ma'am.
of distance, I'd have already been walking over there, and I would have expected him to been mentioning me, to been
Holding my
Myasia.
acknowledging
hand.
So
me.
once again, Myasia,
Baby, we
what?
got this and that. Hey, honey. Oh, hold on. I'm coming over
I
there.
would have
Hold
been
on
on
one
it.
second. Yes, I
I would
would.
have walked over there.
So Myasia,
I'm
once
just
again, it's her
saying.
fault.
Huh? Yeah,
Once,
well, yeah. She didn't say her dude at all. She didn't mention him.
okay. So yes.
Yeah.
So okay. We see we can make
I took my
we
eye back, Maisha. I took my eye back.
Oh, okay.
I took my eye
I
back.
didn't mean I made an assumption. I didn't know what he was saying.
I mean,
Hey,
honestly
that's why I
though,
got this.
I would like to know. I would like to know how, like, what's their relationship though? You know what
Oh.
I'm saying?
husband.
Because I think that matters. Because now, let's just say they on the first or second date or something. She still
Damn,
looking.
though. Damn. She gonna
She
holler at
still.
another dude
She
on the
still.
date.
Yana.
So she's still looking. So she might get bored and be like,
Hey, you know
you know
what?
what I'm
You know what,
saying?
Carlos? Carlos, I've been in those situations where you might be like on a first or second date type of situation, and then like they're like outwardly overly conversational with a guy, maybe a bartender or whatever, and you're just kind of like, is this to the natural personality or do I need to step in?
Yeah,
But then I
yeah.
also don't want to be the insecure guy. So I'm sitting there like, oh, you wide open.
But
Okay. We're gonna have to
Hey,
get this fixed.
listen, man. Like, my thing is this: that can happen, but hey, look, now I know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I need to take that information with. Okay, you know a lot of dudes, and you hold all these conversations. I need to do with that what makes me feel comfortable. Like, can I go on a second date with somebody who knows a lot of people who's gonna get stopped and talked to? Am I insecure about that? Or do I feel a certain way? I need to like know that before I even say, "Hey, girl, I want a part two of this date." You know what I'm saying?
Yana, can I cross-examine? This is why I call rule on our Exhibit
What
A.
this damn pastor voice you doing?
Exhibit A. Because I don't give a damn. It is the first date. When people saw me and my agent walking here together, and we sat down, if I walked through it, whatever the case may be, if a dude walks in and slap the whole shit out of her, that whole restaurant turning and looking at me. They not going, what happened? What they trying to see, what are you gonna do? I could lose my life if you don't protect me by protecting me. Don't give me let me learn you before you get to doing all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that could get real dangerous real quick. Because because even the other, hey, black, even the other way around, if a woman walk in and slap shit out of me, they go, he must got caught cheating. Nobody looks at Asia and go, you need to protect that black man. Who he got caught cheating with? That's how that goes. So no, protect me.
But let's be
Well, to
honest,
be
Corey.
fair,
Corey, you
hold
know
on. But
some
to be
extra.
fair, Corey is like 6 something. So if a chick come in and
Oh,
smack the shit out you,
It's cheating.
like,
It's cheating. It ain't nothing but cheating.
but I mean,
Okay.
what we gonna, what we
It could have
gonna,
been my Asian ex-girlfriend. She just mad because we on a date. I'm sorry. I had to throw a monkey in the ring. I'm sorry.
we do
I
a
digress.
rent,
Like as you were saying.
yeah, okay, because yeah, nowadays.
So
Right.
Corey, so what you
Can't
Yeah.
so
even say
Corey,
nothing. Can't
It can
say
go.
nothing.
It can go that way.
so
It
Corey,
could
so
also
Corey.
go the way where his ex-boyfriend smacks the shit out of him too, and then no, okay, I'm playing. I'm not gonna do that
What?
because
How did we get here?
don't be
How
texting
did
me.
we get?
Don't text me nothing.
Where's
I'm
the
just fucking with
where's
you.
the physical violence come in
Don't
at? Like,
don't text me nothing.
How did we get here? How did we get to
I
this
just was
point?
trying to throw him under the bus. I was just trying to throw him under the bus real quick.
But okay, Corey, like I
Yes, sir.
understand what you're saying, but sometimes okay, I don't want to be always like when you meet up individual, like always their gatekeeper. all the time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I like to see the way they move in their natural habitat, and then I'll
That's
be like,
true.
you know what,
That's
I
the same
can
way.
change certain things. Like I don't want to have to go walk in and be like, yo, I'm a I'm a manly man, all that stuff. I'm like, no, we're out enjoying ourselves, and then I see how you operate in your parameters. Then I can understand, like, okay, we're gonna have to fix some things because I don't like the way you're moving because it's dangerous to me. But then I can also understand what you're saying is like there is no second date if I see you that type of individual.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Let me tell you this. I'm a friendly person. Anybody that knows me knows me. I'm a friendly person. I'm gonna tell y'all what has changed a lot of my views. I watch this show on YouTube every day, Black Crimes, and it's about all the women that get killed by dudes. And it's been some most random situations that made me go, yo, it's got it to where because me and my wife watch the show, and I'm like, yo, this is, and that's why I appreciate that she don't argue with people. You know what I'm saying? Especially other men, because we saw like the woman in that chicken place got into it with the dude, the son killed the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could go. It's so, and that's the only reason I'm so, because you're absolutely right. That's the way it should be. I should be able to watch it and that and say, okay, we could do this, I can do this, but it's so scary now because these dudes are just flipping out. You know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah. I mean that's true.
And
I would
emotional
say,
intelligence is big time. If
yeah,
they don't have it, you
I
got to
always
move
say
on.
don't argue with men. Like don't women don't argue with men. Like walk away, walk off. You know what I'm saying? Because if a grown man's gonna sit there and argue with a woman, like screaming and shouting, you don't know what that dude is gonna do.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like if you can get that heated with a woman and you yelling and stuff, like somebody you don't even know, then yeah, you dangerous. So
if I'm gonna die, let it just be because he's just stupid and we couldn't avoid it.
Yeah.
If we can avoid it, let's make it to another day.
Yeah, no,
Don't have to have
I agree with that. I agree with that all the way. And
Yeah.
nowadays, people don't have emotional intelligence, period. And then that's another thing, being on dates and you see how people respond to the waiter, the waitress, getting their food. If they like, nah, fuck that, we finna go back around this motherfucker because they ain't have my fries in it. You like,
right. You're doing too much.
Hell, hey, you ain't gotta go
like,
that far.
no.
Text most of the dudes and tell them, hey, I don't think this gonna work. I'm good. That nigga, you know, wasting my time. You played with the wrong one. I just did a movie where I played that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I played that dude. That's how it is. Like it's scary. Listen, masculinity is to be protected. I mean, respected, and femininity is to be protected. That's how life's working. We gonna protect y'all, but help protect us by not putting us in a bad situation.
Yeah, because I would have hit that dude over the head with a tennis ball. It would have been a wild curve. Like
when you said Andre Agassi, somebody said Andre Agassi, I was thinking, oh, you supposed to swing on his ass and be like, oh, damn, bro, my bad. Damn, you good?
Yeah,
but do we know if that was her dude or is it a hypothetical? Did she ever say it? I didn't hear what they were saying.
No,
she said that was her dude.
It was her. It was implied, I think, through the. We can watch this one more time just so we can get my Asia up to date because I don't know where she was looking at.
I was looking, I wasn't listening. I couldn't hear it anyway, so I was just looking at it.
Okay, all right, hold on one second.
I didn't hear it.
So it says random man starts convo with his wife.
Oh, okay.
So we start from there.
So it says it there, Maisha. I'm just saying.
Right. Hey, I was already honest.
But look how she turned around. Ain't no swinging back. Do I know you from somewhere?
Sage?
Nope. I'm George.
Is it?
George. Nice to meet you. Do you play out here a lot?
No, clearly not.
Your first day?
That's my second day.
You love it?
I mean, I like it.
Do you love it?
I will love it when I.
At this moment, a tennis ball is getting derived towards somebody's side of the court.
Hey, y'all, but I just had an epiphany, though. What if they swingers?
Okay.
Come on now. What?
Okay. Now with that, I can't be a hypocrite.
Because her dude was completely cool with it, he said. That's what he said. If he really, maybe they swingers.
Yeah. Here's why I can't argue your point on that. because in it, that's what the guy. Now I didn't swing. We was in relationship, but I had swinger friends. And what happens is the women do all the negotiating. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be a hypocrite and argue that point if that's the case.
Yeah. But if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Hey,
let's just assume these are not swingers, okay? Like why are you reaching on that one? You,
right.
The way she's reacting, it seems like they do this a lot. Like she was so casual with it. It
nah,
seemed like
that black dude. He was scared of that black dude.
She one
He
of them.
yeah, he was scared of that black dude.
She talking and she just happy go lucky and yay, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe they swing because she didn't seem hesitant at all.
Is her husband a black dude or a white dude? Did we see her husband?
No, the dude over there white. Yeah, he white. That's a white man. Yeah, that's Andre Agassi.
Read the caption. Read the caption. It was at this moment my sweet husband was thinking to himself, "Come on, man, that's my wife, and you're interrupting our game."
Oh, okay.
And sometimes, I'm just go ahead and be honest. Sometimes black men can be a little respectful when it comes to
come on. Why we gotta get thrown under the bus?
Nigga, please. What happened?
Bro, don't being real.
He said that black men are disrespectful, and we just like pulling up on chicks. And
I said they can be respectful sometimes. Like when the white person, because they feel like they already got one up on them. So I'm just telling you,
he ain't lying. Cause niggas be in the conversation like, man, look at that. That white boy got up. I'm finna go over there and say something. I mean, say that. He ain't lying.
Oh, you talking? Okay, wait. So you talking about because he's married to a black woman, the nigga come over and try to white box, try to black chick because the husband is a white man.
The black dude is the nigga. Damn.
Yeah, brothers will do that. I've heard a couple brothers have that conversation.
That's what I'm saying. So when a black woman is married to a white man, I'm saying I've seen approach the situation because there's kind of intimidation factor from it being a white guy, and I'm telling you real.
Yeah, that's risky. That's risky because he might have some judge friends that put you in the pen for 20 years over dropping litter.
All right, guys.
Okay,
we're gonna get our last little comments on this subject, but we're gonna close it out. And y'all enjoyed yourselves?
I did.
Yeah.
I did a lot.
For my short time here.
Yeah, man. We gotta get you in there earlier. And
it's just I tried to make it work.
Hey.
I know we looking at your chin and shit. Just it's a bad angle all the way, Los.
Wait, is that the same tennis? He looked like he at the tennis courts now.
I'm in a
bless you, Lord. Bless you.
Tennis courts around here. I'm in
He the nigga that was walking up to the that was him.
Nah, I wouldn't do I wouldn't do nothing like that. I wouldn't do that.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Lowe's would do something like that.
Nah.
He's at the tennis court though. He is at the tennis court.
I'm a very quiet person, my age, despite what it seems. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nothing like that. At all.
I don't know based on what I've seen for the past year.
Don't let social media fool you. Don't let. I'm an introvert. Like I'm very introverted. So
yeah, social media does not say you're introverted, sir. But we'll.
I know.
I seen on the post they was debating that he wasn't no introvert. I seen your homeboys call you out on the post.
They're liars.
Okay. See y'all all got game. I see. Corey got game. Carlos got game. Wait. What was that Shannon Sharp mean? I'm really not like that.
But I'm transparent in who I am.
That's just my persona.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get out of here. I really appreciate everybody. If you got this far, please hit the like button.
Yes, like, follow, and subscribe, all that.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
The girl in the corner. This girl.
J. Marie.
Yes.
Even though you see my fucking name on the screen,
I couldn't.
Okay.
I could.
She don't even
How
though
many?
you see my name.
You are how many subscribers away from 500?
459. I didn't know we was going there. Yeah, 459.
So if everybody can go over to the Dirty Pleasure podcast and
TDP Show Pod. That's how you do it. It's in the name, sir. It's right there.
Yeah. Subscribe. But salute to everybody. Thank y'all. We are going to get some nice little background music. Bye.
All right. Trying to do another speaker, but okay.